dropped 6 of their last 9. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Descalzo is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
1-2 now. He'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Angel Vargas.
Digging in, Angel Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Seaver steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Is looked at for ball 3. Trent Manning would be next. The 3-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still no score. Here's Chris Davis now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Wiggins fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Next up for New York, Dave Carter. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting second, the left fielder number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that misses for ball one. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. It was a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Just got a piece up the line. Manning right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Trent Manning, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Trent Manning.
First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Up next for the Buccos, Owen Christian, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. No balls and 1 strike. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two and 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 10th, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Curtis Wiggins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
In now, Brian Burmett. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's running. Pitches high to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Wiggins stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So digging in now, Scott Gifford is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Seaver comes set. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Wiggins rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Elmer Christian, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
The 1-0 home. Looked at for ball number 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard down the line. The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's off the end of the bat, foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Here now the 2-2. They'll try it again from first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Orozco has got it, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Stepping in, Jesus Batista. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Gifford is under it. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Orozco.
Next for the Mets, play Orozco. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Tom Seaver.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Knee high, he barehands it and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Christian Brummett.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Batista going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Well,
yes, sir. Home run.
And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these
Boom.
little speedy guys.
I nailed that
leg
one.
out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, the top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
All right.
Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins.
And
Come
he
on,
puts
get the
it on
middle.
Ground to second.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Up the middle.
Nope.
Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Angel Vargas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ah, missed it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off
Inside.
the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home.
Nope.
Is laid off of down and in. Trent Manning waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on.
Ah.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And this
Nope,
misses
ball
for
four.
ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Riding in once again, Trent Manning. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Doggone changeup.
The 1-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. Vargas, a runner at first
Good
with
pitch.
1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Batista racing
Oh, I
back.
thought that was gone.
And just short of a home run. This ball's
Hurry.
and a relay to the plate.
There we go.
He is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In now, Owen Christian. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knee.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more,
I should have known.
Really good
Change up.
away with a win today.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch.
Yep,
For strike
pull
number
me
2.
on that one.
A man at third with 1 away.
Come on, Owen.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
All right, here we go.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's
Swing,
gone.
and there it goes.
That's gone.
Deep to
I was
left
ready for
field.
that changeup. Yep.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins.
Wiggins.
This will chase
Oh.
one up around the letters here for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center
Oh,
field.
man.
Lagares is
I
there.
nailed
2
that
gone.
one.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Brian Brummett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's 0-1. He's got that average up over 340 now. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 45. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. So 1-1. His fastball that
2
misses.
lows.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and
Oh.
deep to the corner. And
Dang.
it's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball to pitch.
And he
Oh,
turns
that's
this one
another
around
good
high
one.
and deep to center field.
Gone.
And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Man, Tom Saver just
So it's a solo
throwing
shot
him
to
right
dead
down the
center.
middle.
Number 13 for him on the year as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Bum, 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 bum.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing
Oh.
than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
First base.
Stepping in now,
Number 12,
Scott Gifford.
Scott Gifford.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A base hit in his first trip. Seaver has the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now, there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Yeah, throw it and I'll
1-2.
drop a hammer on it.
Now a check
Ow.
swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And the
Wouldn't let
inning
me
is
swing.
over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 6 and the Mets nothing. Here's Juan Lagares. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back
Yep.
the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out
I
of the
can't
inning.
believe he called that a
I'll tell you
strike.
right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Descalso, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up.
Yeah, he's going to drop.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into
Oh,
second.
he's trying for...
And
Oh,
he'll
bad
pull into
throw.
second with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
I don't like that pitch. Let's try an off speed.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Throw it right there.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah. Try jamming him.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Vargas. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman number 19,
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, 101.
Hardwood by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 0-2 home. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Descalso at second with 2 down. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's another 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
I know. Slider.
The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Wiggins scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another chance. Elmer Christian. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. There to get it is right. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second guessed himself on that one.
In now, Christian Brummett.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Checks his swing, but this will be
come
strike
on.
2 call.
Won't let me swing now.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Descalso is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Christopher Wiggins. First offering on its way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Good swing timing, huh? No contact.
Here's a high pop-up right over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. At the plate, Dave Carter comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th innings.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. First delivery to him on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Skied down the left field line. Wiggins moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Jesus Bautista.
Stepping in, Jesus Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And it's 1-2. Carter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Huh. I guess it dropped.
box now. Play Roscoe.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play,
yes,
and the
sir.
inning is over. Mets leave one. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Alex Hanna gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Trent Manning. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready with the 0-2. Back up the middle.
There we go.
Through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
First offering on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Runners off for second. Taken high and deep to right. Batista going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Manning rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Curtis Wiggins. Cespedes is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Brummett.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Christian, the runner at second with one away. Two balls and two strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
First baseman, number 12, Scott Gifford.
Ready once again, Scott Gifford, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's the Pirates 7 and the Mets nothing. Teddy Kalita will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 16, Teddy Kalita.
Grounded up the first baseline. Gifford takes it in. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, David Wright, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Wright is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Lagares stands at second with 2 gone. Lined hard toward right center. Lagares is on his way home. He will score, and they are now on the board, though still well behind.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 delivery. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 7 and the Mets 1. Austin Lockhart gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, Elmer Christian.
Elmer Christian.
First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Orozco has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Brummer.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummer. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started that swing a bit too early.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Christopher Wiggins. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Batista is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on top 7-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dave Carter. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 home. To short. Wiggins moving to his right on to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus Bautista.
Digging in to try it again, Jesus Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Ready for another shot now. Angel Vargas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. That evens it up 1-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Bad luck.
Now batting, third baseman, Franklin Manning.
Standing in now, Trent Manning, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That was a ball.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more. Owen Christian will try to follow up the doubles in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Back
Good
up
one.
the middle and in for a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2
I guess I
hit.
could have made
And
it.
they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Christian is off at first with 2 away. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Brian Brummett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're on top 7-1. Riding in once again, Clay Orozco. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Lucas Duda will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And Duda behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Tapper up the line. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Juan Lagares. Now here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 7-1. Eric Goodell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Eric Goodell.
Digging in once again, Brian Brummett comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Brian Brummett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Up next for the Buccos, Scott Gifford. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Descalzo waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batter, pitcher, Elmer Christian.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Elmer Christian. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Wiggins is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team. That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And right, can't find the handle. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box, Christian Brummett, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is in off the plate. Wiggins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Christopher Wiggins, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Angel Vargas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Lagares to the track. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Grand salami.
So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Fourth home run for him on the season as the blowout continues. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Strike 2. A pause and the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Jamie Fletcher comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jamie Fletcher.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Wiggins sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Next for the Mets, David Wright has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Fletcher has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And another foul ball. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
You know, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. Pittsburgh get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Elmer Christian earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Tom Seaver permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.
Now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 11 runs, 12 hits. However, they left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan Station. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.
Is this an All Legends team of yours?
This is just a family team I made up. All my uncles and cousins and nephews. What I do, I just go ahead and don't go above 94 on their overall stats. I try to keep it 94. Then as the season goes on, you know, they'll drop down as the season goes on. It's just something fun to do. Lost my connection, okay.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates combined for 4 total home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 11-1. Orlando Cepeda made the difference with a 2-home-run effort, helping lead the Marlins to a win over the Redbirds, 2-1. The Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 3-2. The Cubs launched 3 home runs as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 5-1. The Texas Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Braves in Atlanta, 7-6. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks, 5-1. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine, 4-1. Hunter Strickland collected his 8th win in relief as the Giants grabbed one from the Nationals, 2-1. It was their 7th straight victory. Michael Pineda struck out 10 batters and earned the W as the Pinstripes took care of the A's, 5-0. Ken Monticelli got his 3rd win this season as the Angels took care of the Orioles, 3-2. The Tigers had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they beat the White Sox on the south side, 4-1. The Minnesota Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Tribe in
We're in
Cleveland,
last
3-2.
place and worked
The
our way
Kansas
all
City
the way
Royals
back up
allowed
to
only
second.
5 hits as a staff as they walked off in extras against the Red Sox, 3-2. The Mariners swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays, 8-5. The Toronto Blue Jays got 18 hits as they blasted the Astros, 13-2. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest news and rumors as the trade deadline approaches.
Well, guess I'm gonna take a break. Y'all have a good afternoon.